So as you guys can see, I am bald, but the reason for my absence over this week, or this past week, is because of I'm going to Florida for a National Flight Academy for my school and ROTC, which is the reason why I'm clean shaven and bald. But I plan to, I guess, vlog every day if that's possible. So it's on the day. It's 3 in the morning, you know, just can't really sleep too well. So I decided to get as ready as possible. But if I can, I'm gonna try and vlog, explain what's happening every day, and if not, then I'll just get back to you guys afterwards, you know. So all aboard CVT-11 USS Ambition, you know, I'm here. Just had a successful mission. I'm posting to YouTube, by the way. This is my co-pilot. I don't know if you mind putting your face on YouTube, but okay. That was so good. Alright.
Well, yeah, but you have 30 minutes.
Y'all are not to be on land. They built 3 of these, and this one is the first plane to go from America to Portugal.
Hey guys, already on the 4th day. Time is passing by really quickly, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting emotionally attached, you know what I mean? And this is one of my bunk buddies. He's really cool.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I don't know, just, you know, you like this program, right? Fucking amazing. But I don't know, just to like update y'all where we are, and I don't know, I'm really scared about it going by too quickly.
2 more days.
Yeah, just 2 more days. Alright, catch you guys the next time. 3, 2, 1, freaking finished! No one did it. I was like, everyone's supposed to do it, remember? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. We're finished, guys. About to head home, everyone's making a mess. Woo, you too. Find it. Graduation. So I'm finally back home. Yeah, I'm really tired. I've had rest for like 2 days, and it was fun, really fun. We did practically fucking everything from, like, okay, I'll explain the daily setup. In the morning there's reveille, and it's just a horn. You know, stuff like that. And that would be our alarm to wake up. It's really loud, believe it or not. And then we'd go down for breakfast. From breakfast, we did a bunch of different things. Sometimes we'd get extras, and after breakfast, anyway, we get like morning stuff. We go to a museum right across. We dock, so to say. In other words, exit the building, the simulated aircraft carrier. So we would do that. And then we would go to we'd hang out outside, you know, just stuff like that. There's a gift shop in the museum. We bought a couple things. I'll actually show you real quick what I got from the gift shop specifically. Only a couple things, because I didn't much want to buy clothing, if you know what I mean. Okay, I found one. There's a little CTV-11 Ambition coin. Where is it? Give me a minute. Professional preparedness. I don't know where it is. Should be in here somewhere. It might actually be hold up. Nope. Where'd it go? Alright, whatever. Anyway, I got another one, and it was like, there was a picture of an aircraft carrier, a picture of a destroyer, and then a picture of a plane, and it said United States Navy ethos, and on the back it listed the U.S. in ethos, and I think that's all I bought from the store. Oh no, wait, I got another one. I bought this Blue Angels bracelet and a little ribbon that hangs off my keys, my car keys, up for the Blue Angels, and that only was like 24 plus like 8, so it's like $32 at most. Let's see. So anyway, so after the morning stuff, we'd go to lunch, and after lunch we'd do missions, and during missions, okay, I don't want anyone interrupting me. During missions, we'd go from the JIC, which is Joint Intelligence Center, and they'd brief us, and I'll show a picture of it here if I can. If not, I'll show you afterwards with like a little writing at the bottom. So in the JIC, we would brief, and we'd set up flight plans and like do all the math. Then we go to a ready room. From the ready room, we would prepare again, rebrief, make sure everyone gets it, and then we go down to the aircraft hangar, and we would fly our simulations. We'd do our missions, and that could go from anything from like dropping water on like oil rigs that are on fire, rescuing downed helicopters, escorting Air Force One, that's what it is, like president stuff. Let's see what else. We did an air show once. That was my favorite part. Like, it's the best thing ever. We came in like a V formation, swooped down, swooped up, and split. It's really hard to like actually function properly while that stuff's happening, but we did it somehow. Anyway, from the missions, from the aircraft hangar, we'd go back up to the ready room to support the next people going down for hangar missions, because we would oh, and by the way, anything we do on the missions, if we got any sort of information, we would relay it to the OPSO, the operations officer, in the JOC, the Joint Operations Center, and they would use that to inform the JIC the information, so that way they'd brief them before they would go down to the hangars. You know what I mean? So it's like a cycle of information. And so from the ready room, we'd help the JIC people for the hangars, and then after the ready room, we go to the JOC and then help them while they're in the hangars, like give them headings like 307, just stuff like that. And then from the JOC, we'd go back into the JIC and then go for another mission. We do like 3 to 5 of them per day, and it takes about 8 hours. Believe it or not, it was pretty ridiculous, but it was really fun. Let me think. So if I can, I'm gonna take a video of Google Earth, because that's what we used, and I'm gonna like explain a couple things, but if not, then I think this is it. It was really fun, I promise, and if you ever go, believe me, just be ready for like crazy shit you've never had before. Really fun. So yeah, bye guys. Much as I can remember, go ahead and take out the NATOPS I have for Pensacola, the National Flight Academy, so that way I can read you off what exactly happened. So, I'll just explain it as you see. So we go into this building right here. This is what it looked like. We would enter right here, Here are the docks. This is where we enter the ship. And then there is the mess deck in this direction. Along with the mess deck is the galley, which makes the mess hall. And then to the right, this is where the hangar is. And then there's upstairs, which led to both stateroom sides, the berthings for the males and the females, where we just slept and did our showers and stuff. There were private showers, so it was nice. You might be able to see the windows. Yeah, here are the windows to the berthing and the offices at the top. Anyway, then one room above the one room below the berthings were the mission areas where we would be prepared for it or help the people in the hangar bay. Sorry, yawn. Okay, anyway, so we'd get into the hangar bay. We would load up, get prepared, and then we'd start on a ship that looks like, I guess, the USS Enterprise is the closest I can, I guess, think about or find in my library of knowledge and books and ships. Anyway, so we'd come off the Ambition, and the first mission we did was just like a getting used to landing at Pensacola International. So what we did, we would pull off, fly up this way, and land on this specific strip. I think there's a refueling station, and then we would fly up, play around, and then we'd RTB at the end of it. And then let's see, then we had to recon an area as well, which was 138. So we'd go up here, we'd recon around here, and then we'd RTB. That was the first flight we did. The second flight was let me see. What is W? Waypoint. Okay, so this was like a whatchamacallit, like a recon thing again, and we would go 247, which is about out here, and I think we were docked up here at that point, so it was around here, and there were 6 waypoints. We'd each fly to our own waypoint. So I went 247, which is a little bit lower than 270, which is left or west. And then I went 143, which is about this way. And then 14, which is back up to the Ambition. So it's like a little triangle recon formation thing. Let me see. Third one was looking for fleets, and they called them motherships, even though they weren't really. This was another little recon trying to find people. I went 24. I went 104, which is about this way. And then I don't know. It was a survey around here. This is 24 nautical miles out. And then I went 28, which is about this way, for 24. And apparently that was while we were docked up here. So we went like this, and then back to Ambition after a while. Then the third, or fourth. The fourth thing we did was the launch refuel and then RTB. So we would it was a competition, a time competition where we'd take off from Ambition, go to the east, and I think it was like 55 degrees. Yeah, exactly 55. And there was a drone flying in a little pattern, and we'd have to get underneath it by like 50 feet, and then stay underneath it for like, well, a little bit behind it too, but you know what I mean. We'd have to stay behind it for like a certain amount of time. I think it was 10 or 20 seconds. I guess the information was launch from the Ambition, fly to the X478, tail behind it within 0.5 nautical miles for at least 10 seconds. There it was. Drone flies 15,000 feet to 500, and then at 300 knots. Anyway, then what we did after that was this beach air show. So we were way down here, so that way we would have time to like catch up with each other. The lead flight took off. I was second, which was right here. Third was to the right. Fourth was to the left again, and then fifth was to the right again. So we took off. 30-degree turn, 30-degree turn. Not like bearing wise, but like rotating wise. Like you know how airplanes like rotate instead of like direct turn, so that way you can like. Anyway, it was a 90-degree like this, but it was 30-degree, so it was like curved at the corners. And then you do it twice. You come up this way, and then we'd go over this bridge right here. By then we'd be all in the V formation. Turn left. More 30-degree turns. Turn left again. And then over here there was like a little golf ball that had cameras in it. And so we'd have to fly over that in the V formation. We would split. The left and right split off. Me and third would split off after that. First, the lead would flip over and then do a hammerhead, which is where you do half a loop-de-loop, and then you level yourself to where the ground is parallel to your direction. Then we did fire safety, so we would have to find these little oil rigs and make sure none of them were on fire, and we'd have to find the helicopter. Give me a minute. Wait. Oh no, I skipped one. That we'd had right over around Pensacola, I think it was. Maybe it was Mobile. I think it was Mobile. There was a Mobile International. Let me see. This one, regional. Right around here, there was a crashed plane or something, and we'd have to get the pilot off the ground and back to the hospital in maybe it was the hospital in Mobile, so it was down here somewhere. Here maybe. No, I don't remember that name. It's some airport somewhere around here. Somewhere. Anyway, so that happened. Then we did the oil rig stuff, where there was like 6 oil rigs, and they were so close together that you couldn't figure out which one was yours, but somehow we managed. Anyway, we would report and saying, Radar 05, this is aircraft, or Mace, we were the Royal Maces, I forgot to mention. This is Mace 26, oil rig 1 is put out or is not on fire, and then we'd send a picture, let them know. Anyway, we did that for the most of them. Then we found the one that was on fire, and then we found the helicopter. We had to get rid of all the fire, get the helicopter off, or the pilot anyway, out of the water, etc., etc. And we did that like 3 times. Anyway, then there was supplies because there was a hurricane. By then this was the next day, and the Ambition had moved off the coast over to here. And then over here we had to drop off or catch supplies from these airports, pull them to the Ambition, and then later on get Air Force One from Cuba. There was a whole thing about not going to Cuba because of like some treaty, so they had to like get a something to like registrate that, so that way we can actually go over there and get Air Force One off. And then we transported them to Miami, and then from Miami over here, so that way we'd get them off from the hurricane that came over from over here. Anyway, it was just a bunch of supply runs and saving the president of Cuba. It's to lower like war tensions and stuff, even though there was no war going on. It was just border tension. Then we had to search these areas down here for certain fleets of ships. Then there was a buoy pickup. We had to pick up like weather buoys across the bottom here, and then we'd move them to Miami. Then there was Cuban relief, which is what I was talking about with the whole thing. Calypso maintenance. There was a ship over here that we had to transport like supplies to get them out of the pathway, and it was just really fun. We got the Ambition from up here to over here within like 3 or 4 days, and it was really cool being able to see Sorry about yawning so much. It was really cool to see like us moving along in like a real time thing, and our info being like changing certain things, and it was very very immersive, and I'm an immersive junkie, and it was absolutely great. The only thing that aggravated me was that we didn't actually land on Ambition very often, um, because of the fact that we just didn't, we ran out of time for our group, because we would finish all our stuff, but we'd never actually end up like, I guess, going back and forth. Anyway, really fun experience. I'd do it again in a heartbeat, to be honest. There is a deployment 2 section of my NATOPS, and I would like to do it again, but I'm pretty sure I'd be too old. But to be able to see us like do something on a worldly like scale, even though it's small when it comes to worldly, it was pretty impressive to me, especially with the air show. That was absolutely amazing. But I recommend it if anyone lives in Florida or something along those lines. So yeah, that would be the end of it. I hope you guys liked this little experience of mine, because I know for a fact that I sure as hell did. There's a museum, if you come over here and see real quick, and then I'll go ahead and click on it to show you real quick, and then I'll head out. But there was just a bunch of different things. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you very many pictures, but yeah, there was definitely like jets everywhere, and it was really cool. And it quite integrated me into the world of stuff that I did not know prior. But anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.